Hello and welcome to BSTEC 120, Introduction to Windows and Microsoft Office. This is a 5-credit class. It's divided up into a 2-credit option and a 3-credit option. If you are taking all 5 credits, you'll want to register for both a 2-credit and a 3-credit section. The 5 credits are Introduction to Windows, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Access. If you are taking less than 5 credits, you get to decide which credits you're taking. If you are a paralegal student, please see your instructor. This class is different from most other classes on campus. Most other classes have assigned homework and due dates and assessments. This class has homework and assessments, but it's self-paced. It's very, very flexible. Self-paced means there are no due dates. You decide how fast or how slow you want to work. You take exams or assessments when you think you're ready. With all this flexibility comes responsibility. So you are responsible for getting all of your work done in the time that we give you throughout the quarter. The big rule is that you can complete no more than 1 credit per week. So you need to put yourself on a schedule and pace yourself. You can't wait until the end of the quarter to get started because that won't work. You can only complete or earn 1 credit per week. Your instructor will be messaging you frequently throughout the quarter. Please pay attention to those messages from your instructor. One question we get frequently at the beginning of the quarter is, how do I get started in this class? Everything you need will be accessible through Canvas. You need to be able to log into Canvas. Once you log into Canvas, all of your course content will come through an application called MindTap. MindTap is software from a company called Cengage. In order to access MindTap content through Canvas, you'll need to purchase something called Cengage Unlimited. Cengage Unlimited is a software code and it will give you access to MindTap. You can purchase the code for Cengage Unlimited online or from the bookstore. Your funding may dictate where you can purchase the Cengage code from. You will have a 1-week trial. So if you can't purchase the software right away, you can still start the class on the 1-week trial and purchase the code, and you won't lose any of the work that you completed when you're on the trial period. So don't worry about not being able to get started if you can't get access to MindTap right away. So again, these are the 5 credits: Windows, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Access. Every credit is set up exactly the same. You will learn the material, you'll practice using the material, we'll assess you to see how well you've learned it, and then you'll complete each credit by taking a unit exam. So let's talk about each of these components in a little bit more detail. Learning. When you learn the material in each credit, there's an ebook that you access through Canvas, through MindTap. The ebook is optional. What's not optional is something we call training. Training is where you observe, practice, and apply what we're trying to teach you. You'll observe somebody doing the concept for you. Then you'll practice doing it yourself with guidance from MindTap. Then you'll show us that you can perform this concept by yourself, and that's called the apply. In order to get credit for the learning, you'll need to complete the apply portion of all training questions. Once you've completed the apply portion of the training for all questions, then you've completed the learning and you can proceed on to the next component. If you need additional help, there are videos in Canvas through MindTap that can help you. After you've completed the learning, through the training, which is observe, practice, and apply, then you'll have an additional opportunity to practice what you've learned through something called a project. A project is a real life scenario. We'll give you the scenario and you'll have the opportunity to apply and use the skills that we've just taught you. Projects are auto-graded by MindTap. The great thing about projects is that you have the opportunity to fix your mistakes and submit it again. So if you complete the project the first time and you made some mistakes, that's okay. You can do it again. You'll get feedback from MindTap. MindTap will tell you what it thinks you should have done better. You have the opportunity to fix your mistakes and you can submit it again up to 5 times. So there's lots of opportunity for practice and correcting your mistakes. Once you get to 75%, you get full credit. All right, so you don't need to practice and continue submitting unless you want to at anything more than 75%. And again, if you need additional assistance, come see us in our office hours. We're happy to help on Zoom or in person, and there are videos in Canvas that can help you. Once you've done practicing and learning, it's time for assessment. There are 2 kinds of assessments. One is an exam that you'll take through MindTap. It's based on the training, and you'll have 3 attempts to answer each question correctly. You only get 1 chance to take the exam. The second kind of assessment is a case problem. The case problem is, again, through Canvas. It's a real life scenario, and you'll have the chance to apply the knowledge that you learned through the learning and your practice. You'll submit it, and it will be graded by your instructor. At the very end of each credit, when you've completed all of your training, all of your projects, all of your case problems, all of your homework, you'll take a unit exam. The unit exam says, hey, I've completed this credit. It's time for me to show you that I've mastered the material in this credit. So you'll take an exam and it's timed. You'll have 90 minutes to complete the exam. It's open book, it's open note, it's not open friend. You don't take the unit exam until you think you're ready. So it's very, very flexible on timing. Once you're ready to take it, email your instructor, and your instructor will give you the password, and then you can take the unit exam. When you've completed the unit exam and it's been graded by your instructor, you've completed the credit and you're ready to move on to the next credit. Again, the big rule on this class, you may complete or earn 1 credit per week. So that's all of the training, the practice, the assessments that go into learning the material for each credit, all of it. So Windows, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Access, those are the 5 credits. You can't earn more than 1 credit per week. And this is important enough, I gave it its own slide. Okay, so that's a lot of material. It's a really flexible, fun class. You'll get to work on your own at your own pace. Don't get behind. Check in regularly with your instructor. You'll get lots and lots of email and communication from your instructor. Pay attention to it, practice. Don't memorize the steps because that won't help you. Understand what it is that you're doing. Take advantage of office hours. Come see us if you need help. Pace yourself, put yourself on a schedule. We're here to help you.